My dad was born a few hours out of Jerusalem. My mom was born in Utah. So both places where Jesus got resurrected. Now, my great-grandma was born in Bethlehem. And I tell people this, they're like, oh, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? I'm like, yeah, that's the one. She was Amish. She grew up in the Holy Land next to Scranton. She knew the three wise men from Dunder Mifflin. Come on! The birthplace of our Savior, Bethlehem, PA. No, everybody knows Bethlehem, birthplace of Jesus, the Savior of most people in this country. Yet if you ask most people in this country to point it out on a map, they're pointing to Pennsylvania. That's a problem. But it's not our fault. It's a very difficult geopolitical question. I had to look it up just for this joke. Yeah. My niece asked me over Christmas. My niece is 5 years old. She said, where's Jesus from? I was like, Bethlehem. Nailed it. Right? She was like, where's Bethlehem? I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I got to give her the simplest answer you can, a 5-year-old, but I also got to keep it real, you know? So I was like, okay. Well, technically Bethlehem is in Palestine. But America, we don't recognize Palestine as a country, so technically it's in the Palestinian territories, specifically the West Bank, not the Gaza Strip. It was part of Israel, but they handed it over to the Palestinian National Authority in 1995 under the interim agreement of Subpoint 5, Section 2 of the UN resolution at the Oslo Accords. Thanks, Bill Clinton. This was pre-Monica, never mind. Of course, before that, it was British Mandate Palestine, and before that, the Ottoman Empire, and before that, a conquest during the Crusades, and before that, another conquest, and before that, another conquest, before that, another conquest. Wild times back then. People were crazy. Before that, the Roman Empire, because it was a law. Before that, Judea. Shout out to my Zionists. Before that, the Canaanites. Yes, we Canaanites is what they did not say. I made that up. Before that, random tribes from Africa. Black Lives Matter. And before that, it was the dinosaurs, if you believe in those. Did they teach you those? They did, okay. And of course, before all of that, it was just lots and lots and lots of rocks, which, as we know, belong to the Palestinians. Now, one could argue that it still is in Israel, technically, because Israel technically occupies the West Bank. But of course, Israel would say that's not the case, because that's illegal under international law, under many, many counts. Don't tell the UN. JK, they already know. Oh my God, it's a mess. Everybody knows. Literally everybody knows, except most of the people in the country that could actually vote to stop it. God bless Pennsylvania. Merry Christmas. And that was the answer that I gave her in about 90 seconds flat, if you ever wanted to know where Bethlehem is. And I think she liked it. Because she immediately responded with, is Santa Claus real? I said 100% Santa Claus is real. We definitely recognize Santa Claus. She's like, what are you getting me for Christmas? I said, I gave you the gift of Palestine. What more do you want? Like, people usually pay to see my shows. I gave it to you free of charge. She was like, free Palestine? I was like, exactly. I knew this was a safe space. As you can imagine, these jokes don't do well all over the country. I did that bit not too long ago, and a guy comes up to me after, and he's like, hey, buddy, let me give you some advice. I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. This is why we do it. We come for the laughs, stay for the advice. He's like, let me give you some advice. I'm like, lay it on me, buddy. He's like, don't do political comedy. It really divides the crowd. I was like, wow. Newsflash. I'd never heard something more obvious in my life. Of course, political comedy divides the crowd. That's what makes it fun. You say something divisive, press people's buttons, split some hairs, and if you're good enough, you can bring them back together with a really bad pun. That's what makes comedy fun. If you think about it, everybody loves political comedy, just not at the same time. That's how it works. You sit and you wait your turn till the comedian says something you like and stand for. You clap, you cheer, you go wild, and then for the rest, you politely shut your freedom hole. That's democracy, baby! And he's like, well, if this is democracy, then I'm giving you my vote. I'm like, no, your vote is to laugh or not laugh. You're trying to, suppress other voters' rights at this point, is what you're doing. He's like, buddy, I'm just trying to give you some advice. I said, you're giving me material, buddy, is what you're doing. And then this was the best part. He leans in and he said, well, buddy, you should trust me because I'm a magician. I said, what? Wait, what? What just happened? What did you just say? You just said, trust me, I'm a magician. I don't think anybody's ever said that before in any language. This guy literally said, trust me, I trick people for money. Trust me, I am a magician? I believe the saying is, don't trust me, I deceive people on a regular basis. That is, like, he might as well just, like, pull the dove out of his hat. Like, trust me, I'm a magician. Just comes out. You're a magician and I'm dividing the crowd? Maybe stop sawing your audience members in half, you divisive mofo. Political comedy is fun because you divide the crowd, and then if you're good enough, you can undivide them. He's like, how do you undivide a crowd? I'm like, trust me, I'm a math comic. You split a crowd apart, and if you're funny enough, you can bring them back together. And he's like, do you really believe that? I was like, do you believe in magic? Shooby-dooby-doo, wap, 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 free Palestine. And then the truth came out. He said, hey man, what made me upset is that I'm from Israel and I don't like you talking bad about my people. I was like, I wasn't doing that. I was just telling a joke about historical accuracy. That was all I was doing. And he says, yeah, but now when people meet me and I tell them I'm from Israel, they think I'm bad. I'm like, that's not my fault. That's between you and your government, buddy. Like, use your democracy over there. And like, I get it, you want to critique someone's comedy, but it's like, you know, this is the country that I live in. Like, I would never go to Iraq, go to an Iraqi comedy club, see an Iraqi comedian on stage, be like, you know, America, this freedom you gave us looks a lot like bombs. And after the show, I'm like, hey, buddy, can you tone it down with that whole anti-American thing? I'm trying to get some out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get laid in your country. Not making me look good. And I felt for this guy, but I just think I think he ran out of words because he is a magician. And then he just said, look, man, I heard your Israel-Palestine jokes, and you're just not building any bridges with those. And I said, I'm not trying to build bridges. I'm trying to get laughs. That's the point of comedy. I'm not like, when I go to a show, I don't hope that people throw little tiny toy bridges at the stage, you know? I'm like hoping for ha-has instead, you know? Plus, I'm Palestinian. We don't do bridges, we do tunnels. You know what I mean? So it's like a bridge. You just don't know that it's happening at the time. I guess what I'm saying is we're more connected than you know? See you on the other side. First of all, like, I think America doesn't know a lot about Palestinian people, and that's probably because America needs someone famous from a group to know about a race, right? And you think, like, who are famous Palestinians? Nobody really knows them. You have, like, Yasser Arafat and Jesus, and it's like, who are those guys? I've never heard of them. Oh, and DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is actually ours too. Yeah. We're giving him away though. You can have him. But isn't that crazy though? The two most famous Palestinians in history are Jesus and DJ Khaled. They're very similar when you think about it. Jesus and DJ Khaled. In fact, when they came out with the New Testament, they were like, another one. I know a lot of people do get upset with that joke because I say Jesus was Palestinian. A couple things about this, okay? First of all, the name Palestine traces back to a root that goes before Jesus' time. In fact, Syria Palestina was what the Romans and Greeks called the broader area. So it was a term that existed, but Jesus specifically was born in Judea and he was ethnically Jewish. But he was born in the land that is now Palestine because Bethlehem is in the West Bank of Palestine. So if someone's born here in America 2,000 years ago, we call them Native American. By the same logic, Jesus is Native Palestinian. And yes, he's Jewish. He was ethnically Jewish. Jesus was Jewish and Palestinian. He was the solution to the Middle East in one person. Yeah. This isn't a sermon, don't worry. I'm just saying we know Jesus was Jewish because he didn't celebrate the Christian holidays, right? He didn't do Christmas. He really didn't like Easter. Definitely did not do Easter. Every Christmas Eve, he'd be at a Chinese restaurant locally. Like, he was, for sure, he was Jewish. And we know Jesus was Palestinian because he broke out of a cave in a matter of 3 days. That requires a tunnel. We know this. Jesus was Jewish and Palestinian. And black, for sure, he was black. It is nice that America's finally waking up and becoming aware of how serious this issue and how this issue affects all of us. Watching everything fall apart in the last few weeks has been extremely disheartening. I know I come off as I know how to put on a game face for shows, but I've been really depressed. There's people right now who are suffering a deeply tragic situation. People are being killed right now, and we are not over there. We are here in the first world. And so I think it is important for us to remember that we should not be the ones adding fuel to the fire. We should be helping. We should be stopping this madness. That's my opinion, okay? What the Palestinians are going through right now is by definition of a genocide. You can get upset with that if you want, but a lot of people you're changing the definition of genocide. No, you didn't know what the definition of genocide was. You have to look it up. It turns out there's been a lot of genocides that you didn't think about because that's the definition of genocide. Here's the positive part. The Palestinian people are strong. The Palestinian people are very, very strong. They're the only ones who could be surviving this madness. You have good, innocent civilians fighting for their lives against the deprivation of basic human rights. We're going to cut off their food. We're going to cut off their water. It's have you heard of Ramadan? They've been training for this their whole lives. You're messing with the wrong folks. This just brings them closer to God. Can you imagine if the people who controlled America's water and food cut off our water and food? We'd be storming the Capitol tomorrow. We'd be eating each other on day 3. The vegans would go first. You'd have 10 January 6th at the Capitol. We'd be eating Nancy Pelosi right in front of her. Can you imagine if people blacked out our internet? Gen Z's head would explode the first day. There couldn't even be a genocide. There'd be a mass suicide before it even started. So people are suffering, and the least we can do is try and help and try to create an aura of peace. And this also means seeing through propaganda. There's a lot of propaganda going on right now that's trying to destroy the character of a lot of different people and divide us all. You have to understand, there's propaganda that's making Arabs look bad. It's a full-on smear campaign against Arabs. And the same thing for Jewish people, too, a smear campaign. If you're Arab, if you're Muslim, if you're Jewish, you need to know that we are being divided and we are being torn apart by fucking warlords right now. This is not us. This is not reflective of our people, of our histories. And, correct me if I'm wrong, plus or minus, but there's about 7 million Jews in Israel, and there's about 7 million Palestinians. Could be plus or minus, could be about 6 to 7. Jewish people want a Jewish state, Palestinian people want a Palestinian state. There's only a couple ways it's going to happen. There's either going to be 2 states, there's going to be 1 state where the land is shared, or there's going to be a genocide. Be on the team of not choosing genocide. That's all the basic premise is don't choose the genocide. Mathematically, the land is to be shared, not taken. I wrote that myself when I was high. The land is to be shared, not... I wish we could just spread the whole world like a CBD mist over the whole world at one time. But nobody would allow that. You couldn't get that clearance through the government. You'd have to just a full-on grassroots movement to just... And an indica, too. No sativa bullshit. We don't need more anxiety in this world. Just spray the whole world down with an indica, get everybody into couch, and then we can have a real conversation. Trust me, I've been making bits about the situation for many, many years. It's very hard to do it without being a complete downer and also without coming across as insensitive. I also choose my words very carefully. And you can never satisfy everybody. People are always going to get offended by one thing you might say. And then there's the other camp of people who are like, you didn't go hard enough. Somebody asked me, why don't you make jokes about Israel? I usually say Palestine because you can often get in trouble for criticizing Israel. That's the other thing, too. People aren't pronouncing the names right. That's a really annoying thing. I heard somebody call it Palestine. This isn't Ohio, bro. I heard somebody call it Gaza. No, it's Gaza. Or if you're Arab, say Gaza. Yeah. Or as Israelis say, Hamas. Even Israel too. You have these southern politicians like Israel. I stand with Israel. Like, dude, if you stand with them, say it how they say it. They say it Israel. Or as Arabs call it, Palestine. Like, just learn the names. Learn the names. But my friend was like, why don't you make jokes about the Israeli military? Are you scared? I'm like, no, I'm an American. I pay taxes. I can make fun of anybody I support, right? The reason I don't make fun of the Israeli military, it's because I've tried before and it's failed. I posted a joke about the Israeli military and everybody hated it. Even Palestinians were like, take it down. So I did. I listened to the people. I didn't give up. I tried again. I posted another joke about the Israeli military and people were like, don't quit your day job, which hurts because I don't have a day job. So I took it down, but I never give up. That's the perseverance of the Palestinians. I posted another one. People flagged it so much, Instagram took it down. So yeah, I don't do that because when the people beg me to stop bombing, I stop. All right, just want to make sure. I'm not bombing right now, right? I just want to make sure I'm not bombing or my jokes didn't go up into the air and misfire. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. Coronavirus is making me racist. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to be a racist person, but the survival instinct in me. I boarded a plane last week, and I had to choose my seats because I fly Southwest. I only have 2 middle seats to choose from in the back of the plane. I'm in the C boarding group, which, if you know, that means I like to sleep in. I look to my right. There's 2 very large gentlemen. Normally, I would avoid that middle seat like the plague. However, I look to my left, and I see a woman who's presumably from China. I honestly don't know, and I'm not going to ask her, because that's even more racist. Are you Chinese? Have you been to Wuhan? Like, I'm not going to ask her these questions. Is that a Mandarin dialect? Is that Cantonese? Like, I'm not going to ask her, but it's like survival racism. I'm trying to, so I'm looking for a minute, and I'm like, no, I'm going to go sit between these 2 Latino gentlemen and make myself a torta. I'm just going to go fit myself in this torta. And I felt bad because I was deliberating for a full minute, and she saw me. And she looked at me with those eyes seriously, you avoided me on this plane because of my race? And I just looked right back at her. I was like, welcome to the club. Allahu Akbar. So, did you know the moon, that one, did you know that it's slowly drifting away from Earth? I just learned that a few months ago. Yeah, the moon's leaving. Only a couple inches a year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but what if your husband or wife or your significant other was like, I'm just going to start moving away a couple inches every year. And then you're sleeping in separate beds and separate rooms. I guess that's all marriages. But anyways, it's kind of weird that the moon is leaving and that there's no news coverage of this. Of course, because it's important, you know? The news is all the same shit, right? The moon's leaving, dude! You got liberals and conservatives biting their heads off. Great, you made the moon uncomfortable. Thank you so much. The moon wants to leave now. And it's going to go to orbit Mars. That's what's going to happen. And they say it's going to collide because it won't stand the gravitation. So there goes both our colonies, you know? People are always like, this isn't a big deal. I could live without a moon. You kidding me? No moon, no tide. Surf's up, bruh. Yeah. The wolves are going to be howling at nothing. And the further the moon gets away, longer lunar cycles, which means longer menstrual cycles. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, that time of the month? No, that time of the year. That's how it's going to be forever. Longer ovulation, which means giant babies, okay? You heard a regular baby cry? It's a giant baby. Yeah, good night moon has a whole different context now. Sorry, too real.
It's crazy to think that we were all the best swimmers out of millions. We were the best. I was the alpha sperm of my dad's load. Can you believe that? Me. In this shirt. And I was wearing this shirt. In the set. I was the alpha sperm. Leading the pack. Come on, guys. I'm the leader. You ever have a day you're at the gym, you can't even do 2 push-ups? You were the best option. Wow. Wow, you were the best. Your PE coach was giving you. You're like, hey man, I was a fallopian champion in 1983. What? My brothers and sisters died attempting to do what I did, okay? Suicide mission and I survived, alright? It was a jihad, man. It was a jihad. You know what I mean? Pineapple juice.
But people ask me, Sammy, you really gonna be president, man? What do you do about Russia? Isn't Russia like our enemy? Dude, relax, dude. I performed in Russia. In 2016, Sammy Obeid, that's me, cha-ching, became the first ever American comedian to headline a show in Russia. True story, you can look it up. There's only been a few Americans who've ever performed there. The first one was Billy Crystal in the late 80s when it was the Soviet Union, so it doesn't count, different country, and he was not invited. He showed up, he did a show for expatriates. It was not the Russian people. Then a couple of friends of mine opened for a British comedian, and then in 2016, Moscow had its first ever comedy festival. Like first ever, like they're just starting to laugh over there. It's amazing. And who do they want to come headline their first ever comedy festival? The first person they could find on Facebook at 3 a.m. Because I'm up all night looking for work. They messaged me at 3 a.m. like, please come perform in Moscow. I'm like, please don't hurt my family. What is this? Why are the letters backwards? I thought maybe they were going to laugh in reverse, too. I thought they were going to laugh like, I thought they were going to laugh backwards. I didn't know. Russian is a very fast language, right? The translator, I had a translator, he did my set like 5 times the time I did my set once. It was amazing. He did my joke again, made fun of my shirt. It was whatever it did, it killed. It was the best show of my life. Second best to this one. Second best show of my life. And I'm not trying to brag, I'm just trying to say that Russia loves me. And I don't want to hurt anyone, but when Russia loves you, you win an election. So I'll see you in 2036, whether you like it or not.
We got some nurses in the house tonight. Nurses and comedians, we have a lot in common. We're both healers. We both didn't have to go to med school, dude. But we have the opposite problem right now. Your rooms are packed, ours are empty. I keep getting calls from my nurse friends like, oh my God, it's just so full in here. I'm like, there's nobody here. We were turning people away. I'm like, you're bragging now, please stop that. Wouldn't it be cool if just for 1 week, comedians and the nurses traded places? You could come out, chill in our empty rooms, decompress, order some fries, and then we can go to your rooms and work our magic, you know? Because yes, there's lots of treatments, there's lots of medicines out there, but you know what they say about laughter? Hey, #1, baby, #1. Asking patients like, do you want remdesivir? Would you like a ventilator? Or would you like the best medicine? Like, what's the best medicine? I bust out like, what's up with bananas, guys? Bananas! I don't get the appeal, come on. Bet 6 knows what I'm talking about. Who else here can eat solid food, am I right? We need to work, we need to make an agreement. I love you. I love you, and I love what you do. Life is crazy. Life always throws you all sorts of hooks, right? Life is unpredictable. You know what's crazy? The nurse who gave me my vaccine was the girl I lost my virginity to in high school. Yes. So she both took and gave me my V card. Isn't that crazy? What was that, was your? Yes, exactly. We both poked each other. We both poked each other. Wasn't the first time we poked, am I right? Thank you, we recorded that. Good job.